Hi everyone, this is Tarot Alchemy with Raina Moon, and I'm just doing a reading for whoever happens to click on this and giving you a message that you may have been guided to hear. So just to let you know, I have a main channel. I'm primarily an astrologer. Tarot is something that I took up after astrology. And my main channel is Raina Moon Astrology, so please check that out if you're interested in astrology. I do tarot readings there too, by the way, just to make it a little complicated. I started doing love tarot readings on this channel, but this transmission is going to be completely open-ended. So I'm recording this on the new moon, so maybe I'll call this a new moon message for whoever needs to hear it. New moon in Virgo, 0 degrees. I'm just going to pick 3 cards. And I'm just picking right off the top. And I think I'm going to pick an additional 2 cards to kind of, I like to have just some reflection with my tarot readings. So let's talk about the 3 cards that deal with the issue at hand. The Hierophant. This is a card of conformity. It's a card of religion, and it's also a card of marriage tradition. Nine of Swords, card of anxiety. It's interesting. This deck is called the Flower Child Tarot. I think it's called that. And I see that they have these eyes, under the swords. It's very faithful to Rider-Waite, but those eyes are very interesting because it's almost like, to me, it's almost like judgment. It could be like paranoia, but it's almost like judgment to me. Like, are people looking at me and seeing something negative within me? It's like, it's not even just within a person's own mind, but what they're kind of projecting onto others in the world sometimes. And I'm going to hold it upright, but this is the 6 of Pentacles reversed. In the upright position, the 6 of Pentacles is about give and take or equal energy exchange. So when it's retrograding, it's going to be, retrograding, when it's reversed, it's going to be that something is lopsided in a relationship. So to put these 3 cards together, I would say that this card is especially for someone who feels like their marriage is one-sided, that they are doing the heavy lifting in the marriage. And that can make you feel very anxious for some reason. And it's important to note that things like marriage, obviously this is my opinion, so you can take it or leave it, but I believe that all these things are just concepts. A marriage isn't a marriage because there's a document, because there's a ring and there was a ceremony and everybody witnessed that ceremony. And it doesn't make a relationship illegitimate or invalid if there aren't those things. So right off the bat, we can see that, and this is what I think this card is really showing, because this is a spiritual message. The Lovers card is about, this is a card of connecting soul to soul. It's not about the bells and whistles, the outer trappings. But you see how they, well, these are frogs. So I was going to say, you see how they're naked? But, these are frogs. In the Rider-Waite deck and a lot of the decks that try to uh, riff on Rider-Waite, they will show naked people because it symbolizes intimacy. Now, yes, it could be sexual intimacy, of course, but it's, I think, much deeper. It's uh, connecting at the soul level. And that doesn't always happen just because you get married. And this is why sometimes people are very confused, because they were going along with this tradition that, they were told was, this is how you're supposed to do love, is through this tried and true method. But it doesn't work that way, because it's all about the way that you bond with somebody. And you can't just bond with anyone. People are not interchangeable. So if you're having anxiety about that, remember that there has to be an energy exchange in your relationships, meaning that it can't be a one-way street. The anxiety that you are probably feeling is because you know this is true, but you don't know what to do about it. Maybe you feel like you're in too deep. Maybe, maybe you just got married. And it feels like it would be outrageous to just like split up, or you'd feel embarrassed, or, what would people think if you did something like that? But that is part of the other thing about the Hierophant, which is conformity. Conformity cares about other people's opinions. When you're a nonconformist, you're proud to go against the grain. You're not worried about people who are giving you disapproval. And the outcome, the Ace of Wands, this is something, the aces are beginnings, and wands is fire energy, which, by the way, is all about sovereignty, individuality. So it's like kind of the opposite of that. A sense of autonomy, or, you self-expression, creativity, but like your own sense of self. And so there's also like an enthusiasm with this card. It's like you feel this excitement that you're going to start something that is truly your own, and that makes you excited about life again. Okay, that's what I have for you. I hope that this reached the people that it needed to reach. If you would like a private reading, be it astrology, the tarot, or both, please click on the link below. Thanks for watching. Bye.